This is a top shelf Sheila right here, mate.
Right, mate.
We're reminiscing about our trip down to Australia. The chili factory. Deadly as scorpion strikes.
Deadly as, mate.
Stupidly hot barbecue sauce. It's 150 milliliters. We're going to review this sauce on flow, heat, flavor, and longevity. That's right. Let's see what we got. Hey, freaks. So while we were down there, especially in Tassie, we visited some place called the Chili Factory. Right? Okay, that's where this sauce is from. Now at the Chili Factory, they actually biologically factorize peppers. Right, okay, so it's almost like a 3D printer where they make things full of so much capsaicin that your mind's gonna be blown, mate.
Hey, mate. All over your shirt.
All over your shirt, mate. It gets real nasty. You look like you've been at a nasty prawn barbie, right, mate? And you're just getting it spread all over you, mate. You're a filthy little boy, right? So anyways, we're in this factory and they're like, mates, you like hot sauces, you like barbies. And we're like, yeah, I used to play with barbies back when I was like 5, right, mate? And so they gave us this sauce.
You said you only had Kins.
Oh, that's right. Well, I mean, it was only Kins, but it's in the Barbie universe, right? And I used to put them on the grill and everything.
We ran into a little problem at the factory. They needed someone to run out and grab some fresh stubbies. So first we tried the servo. They were all out of stubbies at the servo.
And this was in the middle of the arvo, mates.
Right,
Middle of the arvo.
So then we had to try the botlo. Go into the botlo, and there's this drongo in there smoking a dozer.
Yeah, what a dag, mate.
What a dag! And he's just standing there in the nutty, mate. In the nutty.
In the nutty, mate.
And he asked me, hey, you got any didjeridoos in the budgie smugglers you're wearing? And I said, mate, look at me. I'm only wearing budgie smugglers. Where would I hide any didjeridoos?
We had been at the pool.
The owner of the factory comes out and says, "Oi, mate, you want a prezi?" And he hands us this bottle.
Well, his pet crocodile came out and gave us the bottle.
And I fell over, and they had to call an ambo.
That's right.
And take me to hospital.
That's right, the ambo came and I had to go and take care of him and whatnot, but we were left with this beautiful bottle of hot sauce that we're going to review for you guys today. The heat says it's 15 out of 10, mate.
15 out of 10?
15 out of 10, mate.
That's some Aussie math there.
Ingredients are Trinidad scorpion chili, 58%. They're very particular. White vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, glucose,
Brother, that's just sugar.
vegetable gum. That's gum, chewing gum. That is made from root vegetables, radishes,
Eucalyptus.
carrots, mate. They used to pull all the radishes and carrots right out of the ground with their bare hands.
Like bloody Super Mario 2.
Yeah. Spices and natural colour. And it does contain soybeans, mate. For today's substrate, what are we going to be using, Croker?
Ritz crackers.
Yeah, Ritzies.
Ritzies, they're widely distributed throughout major grocery stores and shops all through Australia.
And we've got some cream cheese, mate. We're going to need a knife.
Where's old Knifey?
We need old knifey.
Here's old Knifey. G'day, mate. Old Knifey.
Mate, that's not a knife. This is a knife. I washed it. I mean, I washed it, mate. Yeah, there we go, mate. There we go. Let's check out the flow. I'm not even scared.
I'm not at all. Why is it got to be chunky?
Why is it all chunky, mate? It's watery and chunky. This is kind of like a Mexican salsa. Like mine's all runny with a few chunks. Look, his is a little bit well put together, but it's still quite watery. Maybe you mates down under need to learn about emulsifiers, mate. Maybe to make it smooth. You ever heard of xanthan gum? You mates
Vegetable gum.
Yeah, vegetable gum. No, you need to use a certain bacterium.
Yeah,
Look,
no.
Mates.
Yeah,
Look,
no.
xanthan gum, mates. That's what you need, mates.
Oh, yeah. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. G'day. G'day. Heat freaks. It's not as spicy as that mate that was running around the factory being a nudie, right?
Right, and it's nutty.
Nutty.
All right, I got a bigger dose this time.
I got a bigger dose as well, mate. Let's go down under.
Flipsies.
Let's flipsies with our tonguesies and go all budgie smugglers. Budgie smugglers, heat freaks, mate, let's go. That's good, all right. Flow. Mates, you got it all wrong. It's not very smooth, it's like a salsa. It's quite chunky, quite watery.
Bit oily.
Yes, very inconsistent, mates. Very inconsistent. For flow, I'm going to have to go with a 2, mates. Not impressed.
I don't think I can go that low, mate, because while it is like kind of a chunky consistency, it's not like it's running all out of the bottle. It still pulls out quite nice. I'll give it a 4.
All right. All right, talking about a heat.
On the heat, mate. Let's give it round 3.
Round 3, mate.
Cheers.
Heat freaks.
After 3 rounds, mate, I'll say the heat's pretty impressive. I think everything from Australia's trying to kill you.
It kind of tastes like a scorpion's stinging in your tongue, mate.
And if you're not careful on one of these hard sniffsies, you get some in your sinuses like I just did.
In his sinuses.
In my sinus. Oh.
He got some scorps in his sinus, mate. All right, so as far as heat, I know it says 15 out of 10, and I give it. It's quite hot, but mate, it's not the hottest thing I've ever had. It gets me intense, but I'm going to go with an 8 on this, maybe 8.5. 8.5, mate.
I think that's sound.
Yeah, 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah, mate, as far as flavour, it tastes great. It tastes great. I'm not going to take it away from it, but it's not like, it's not something that I'm going to write home about.
You know, I'm going to give it a go without the cream cheese.
You know, the postage just to get it back to the US is a little bit blimey. Have you seen the exchange rates for AUD to dollars, mate? USD to AUD?
Australian didjeridoos.
We're getting robbed, mate. It's very tomatoey, but it's not like got any tomatoes in it. It's very peppery. Right, I mean, it's kind of like a salsa.
It's very capsicum forward.
Yeah, it's got lots of capsicum.
You can definitely taste the peppers. The chilies are forefront. A little sweet, but not super sweet.
You get a little bit of the vinegar. You get a little bit of the vinegar. You get a little bit of the vinegar. Otherwise, there's not that much there to like add much flavour. Like the Worcestershire comes through, it's a little beefy. Flavour, I'm gonna go like middle of the road, 5. Mate, for flavour, I'm gonna go with a 5, mate.
I have to disagree with you there, mate. I think this really highlights the pepper nicely. I think if that's what you're looking for, it's a great sauce. So I'm gonna go with an 8 on the flavour as well.
It's going with an 8. All right, mates, for longevity, I've got to give this an excellent rating. I'm going to go with a 10 on this. Like, it's still here. I'm still feeling it. Like, I'm right down there in the Outback again, even though we're halfway across the world.
It's like we're hanging 10 off the reef.
It's like we're hanging 10, mates. And it's there, but it's intense. But you don't want it to go away. This is one of the reasons that we eat hot sauce, mates. This is quite pleasurable. I really like it. I'm going with a 10, mate.
I have to agree, mate. It's a nice, pleasant burn, and it sticks with you. It's still here, riding it out with me. It's my ride or die spice.
Mate, do you need an ambo?
I think I'll make it, mate.
We don't need an ambo. We're giving this a 10. All right, heat freaks, that brings us to a total of 7.
Even, no dots, no points, no dot. And that's a solid score too, mate.
Solid score. Mates, we really appreciate you checking out our video. We're sorry it's been so long since we've been posting, but honestly, we had quite an adventure. I mean, remember the adventures that we had, mate?
The didgeridoos, the didjeridoos, and the roos.
Oh, mate. The time where we attacked by an Australian tiger hybrid, mate. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. We were saved by a kookaburra and an emu.
That's right. There was kookaburras and emus in a abundance out in the Outback,
That
mate.
emu could run the pants off a kangaroo.
Oh, yeah, mate. It was quite a prezi. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff.
Comment below.
Yeah, comment below.
Tell us how bad our accents are.
Yeah, tell us how bad that we sound. We're off to blow the froth off a few more stubbies. We'll see you next time. Eat freaks.
All right, Heat Freaks. Here we've got a little disclaimer statement. First of all, we'd like to apologize to the entire nation of Australia. We're just having fun. I know. I hope our attempts at Aussie accents weren't too offensive. But also, I'd like to thank Ella, my friend from Tasmania, who her mom brought us this sauce back from her recent trip back home. So thank you so much. It is delightful. It is so hot. Thanks so much.